to the Elizabethan era. On today's episode, I have a special feature, and he's going to help me out with this video. So there's a lot of significance in today being January 15th, and a lot of you guys ask in my DMs or just ask me in person like about Greek life. People ask us all the time like, oh, y'all are Sans. Did y'all plan on crossing together? Did y'all plan on like joining the same-ish organizations at the same time? Are y'all twins and stuff like that? And so what better day to let you guys know all of these answers than today? So I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
How y'all doing? My name is Michael Asandu. I'm Lizzie's older brother as well. And I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, by the way of the Epsilon chapter here at UNT. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Let's get it.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't already know, I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated of the Epsilon Mu chapter here at UNT as well. So let's get into these questions. So the first question on the list, what does today mean to you?
January 15th, what does that mean to me? Really, that is a day of commemorating the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., you know? And that means a lot, you know, because it's, you're really recognizing the importance of all those who came before you and all those who marched before you. So really taking that time out of your day and really stepping back and recognizing the power and the impact that those who came before you had, that's what it really means to me, you know?
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, so what are you guys gonna do today?
So today, we're gonna go ahead and have a march. And we do this annually. It's an Mlk march that our chapter holds. And so we march from the school down, and we meet with the rest of the whole Denton community at one of the local Denton parks. And then we meet up with the whole community at the Mlk Center. And then we carry on and have a service from there. So yeah, if y'all can come out, man, it starts at 3.
Y'all should come. It's gonna be great.
Come out.
It's gonna be a great march. I went last year and it was a really nice march, just getting to see the community come together.
Yeah.
I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and so all of my chapter members were there, and even just the members of the sorority that were not in my chapter that are in the community were all there of all ages, just serving the community. And so if you would like to see a little bit about what Martin Luther King's legacy is about, definitely come out to the march. So what does today mean to me? Well, it is my Founders Day. January 15, 1908, my sorority, the first sorority, was founded at Howard University. And it means a lot just to recognize all of the founders and all of the empowered women who gathered the idea to start a sorority, to start a sisterhood, to leave a legacy, to leave a mark. So today specifically, me and the rest of my sorority sisters are going to celebrate our founders. Second question on the list, when did you cross?
So I crossed fall 15. Yeah, you already know. She already answered the question, you know what I mean? Fall 15, man. Shout out to all the people from fall 15.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to us. I also crossed fall 15, so yes, we are Sans. Who crossed first?
I believe that was you. Was it you?
Yeah. Just a couple days.
Couple days, man.
Why did you join?
Why did I join? I joined for multiple different reasons. One being brotherhood, two being able to give back to the community, because I really like, community service is something I like to do, and especially doing it with a group of brothers and a group of people who relate to you. That's really cool. And also the connections, because you get a lot of connections through this fraternity. So yeah.
That's good. I joined for very similar reasons. I really admire the networks and the community service that you can get from it, as well as the sisterhood. I think it's so amazing to have that bond with other girls in society that all have the same vision as you. Why would you say it's beneficial to join?
I would say it's beneficial for multiple different ways, but then again, it is beneficial. Number one, you have a bond. You have a bond with different brothers, and people that you can call brothers, and that's more than a friend. You know what I mean? Because you guys went through a struggle together, so you hold that most dearly. And also giving back, the feeling of giving back to people, regardless of what you do, and also just the longevity of the connections is a lifelong connection, man. For real, and that can relate to your job, to food, to a place to stay, to anything. So
that's very true. I would definitely say it's beneficial to join because of the same reasons as to why we joined. The networks, the brotherhood or sisterhood, you will meet people that are from a different area, and not just saying like different area of your state, but like out of state. You guys automatically have a bond. They will house you. Like they're there for you and they don't even know you. Like they just met you, but they automatically know your moral and your ethical standards and the way you think and the type of individual you are just based upon the fact that you're in this organization. And so I think it's very beneficial in that manner. You can get job opportunities. There's a plethora of things that you can gain from joining these organizations. Number 5, would you encourage others to join? If yes, why?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I would encourage others to join. Why not follow in the footsteps of the people, you know, who came before me and, you know, what we want to do.
Yeah.
But I'll only say to do it if you really want to do it. Don't do it if you are not doing it for the right reasons, or if you don't have the want to, or if you're really not passionate about it. I would say don't do it. So yeah.
I agree 100%. He definitely nailed it on the head. If you're not willing to put in the work and you don't have the mindset of what can I do for this organization, but rather it's only what can this organization do for me, you're not in it for the right reasons. You have to really want it for yourself because it's something that's very beneficial to almost everyone, but you'll only reap those benefits if you put in that work. Number 6, what are the cons to Greek life?
Cons. Man, it's a lot of cons. If you're not serious, these cons will stack up. Stack up. But
yeah.
Definitely there's a lot of work that goes into it that people don't see behind closed doors. The amount of energy and the amount of late nights planning for the next semester, and everything, just like planning events and programs and stuff like that. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for the work. A lot of people don't see that, but yeah.
That's very true. As far as cons, I would definitely agree that there are some cons. You can get a headache easily. You can stress easily over these type of things, and the work will pile up. As long as you utilize your resources, you make use of all of the members in your organization, you don't have any dead weight. As long as everyone is proactive, everyone's hands-on, then you can alleviate all of those problems. And you'll see that there's way more pros than cons. You can only consider it a con if you're not expecting it and if you're not willing to take on the hard work. Number 7 on the list, I get asked this question a lot, especially from like other Africans that are not Greek, just to see our perspective, but did your parents know you were crossing? You can answer first.
Did my father know that I was crossing? Nah. Honestly, well, our parents, I think I can speak for the both of us here.
Yeah, you got this.
Our parents really, they're really understanding. They see it as more of a uncommonly known. They see it more as a way to give back, as a way to empower yourself. You know, as a positive. Other parents, most commonly know it as a cult or something, you know, demonic.
They think it's demonic, it's devilish.
Or, you know, something like that.
They pray against it.
So, what was the question?
So thankfully, like, our parents, they're much more understanding. So I personally think it has a lot to do with delivery. The way he delivered it, the way our older sister delivered it to our parents. So she really introduced it to them before we crossed. And so they were more like, oh, okay, so that's what it is. You guys are in an organization to give back to the community.
Yeah.
Other parents, they see it as gang. You guys are gang banging in a legal way. Like, I've heard so many different stories. Like, some people, they'll cross and they'll say, my parents won't know until I graduate.
No,
they'll see me and my brothers.
Bro, I know so many people who have crossed and their parents still don't know.
Their parents have no idea. Their parents don't know. The parents didn't come to probate. Parents don't come to like community service activities with them. It's only when they graduate, they see the stole because it's accolades. Then they're happy. Next question on the list, what are stereotypes that your organization typically gets?
Stereotypes.
Go.
Stereotype. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of stereotypes that we get. Number one, I mean, let's say most alphas, are lawyers or nerdy, really nerdy, or you know, they're really into the books and stuff like that, or you know, stuff like that, you know. But nowadays we're seen as
Zara
Zara boys. Yeah. So like, you know, there's a lot of stereotypes. There's a lot of negativity, but I mean, through it all, we're wholesome gentlemen.
You people can say what you want. They know who they are. For my organization, AKAs, we have stereotypes of being uppity, breaking hearts, bougie, conceited, like, apart from what media likes to say, the stereotype from the origin is that we were the first, we lead the way, we're leaders, we're alpha women. We don't follow, we lead. We're very proactive. There's a lot of negative, but I would say that there's a lot of positive, because if you get an AKA in your life, you will just be shining every day. You'll just be happy. You'll wake up and be like, wow, I have an AKA in my life. Like, so the last question on the list, what is something you wish most non-Greeks would understand about Greek life?
Let's see. And for that one, I would definitely say that a lot of people think that most alphas are, you know, kind of standoffish. They're not really open, down-to-earth people, or they might see, you know, the movie Burning Sands, and they might think that that's, you know, the process that you have to go through, you know. But there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of discrepancies there as well. But we are very down-to-earth. You know, you don't have to really be in our face all the time and be like, hey, you know, because I mean, we're regular people, you know. I mean, this doesn't make you any better than the next man, you know what I mean? So
you still have the same blood in your veins. For me, something that I wish non-Greeks would understand is that some things are not necessarily meant for you to understand if you're not necessarily a part of it. And I don't mean to say this in a rude way, but some things are left to be private. Once you join the organization, then you'll understand what's going on. You'll truly understand the blueprint and, oh, that's what happens. Also, another thing is that everything you see is not necessarily everything you get. And so what you see is strolling, the parties, the socialization, but you don't see the hard work. You don't see the diligence. You don't see the logistics that have to go into organizing that event to even occur. Another thing I would say is to be genuine. If you do have interest in a specific organization, or even if you don't have an interest in the organization, don't feel like you have to act differently or have to treat us differently. We're down to earth, we'll understand, we'll sit down and have a conversation with you. I'm really social, so I talk with multiple people. Even if you have interest, if you don't have interest, I want to genuinely get to know you, and I would hope it's vice versa, not necessarily just, oh, you're only talking to me because I'm an AKA or because he's alpha. Like, we're people just like you. We can have fun completely separate from being in the organization. The organization does not define who you are. It does not make you who you are. Rather, you should have been someone before you joined. And lastly, understand that it's a business at the end of the day. So although it does look very social, it looks very entertaining, it is an international business. Just understand that it's bigger than undergrad. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more of Michael, or if you would like to see more Greek life videos, if y'all want to see any Greek vlogs and stuff like that, just comment down below. I hope you guys enjoy your January 15th, because I know I will, and he will as well. We'll see you guys at the march if you end up coming out.
So yeah, for more information about the march, please go ahead and follow us on Twitter at UNT Alphas, and you can find a whole list of details.
We'll see y'all later.